Here's some quick rules. If the polar equation has cosine in it, you know it's going to have symmetry on the polar axis. If it's sine, it'll be up and down. That means with the line theta equals pi over 2. Or we could have polar, and that would be something different. Excuse me, I said symmetry with regard to a pole, and that would be where it was turned to the side. So this would be, since it's sine, theta equals pi over 2. Let's look at an example here. It says light technology. The area lit by two lights that shine down a stage can be represented by the equation 1.5 plus 1.5 sine theta. Suppose that the front of the stage faces due south. Graph your polar pattern for the two lights. And describe what the two polar lights tell you about your two lights. So here's the picture, and I want you to think for a second. Here's what this picture represents. Now, the stage faces due south, so the stage is facing this way. And by the way, we know it has symmetry on the line, theta equals pi over 2. That's where we have symmetry, okay? Because that cuts it in half. Now, if the stage faces due south, here's what that means. The lighting will not pass down this way into the crowd, but it will light up the whole stage. That's what the polar pattern tells you about the two lights. So this would be an example of lighting, and this, by the way, is called a cardioid. Notice there's something different about this graph. It does not have the inner loop, and it's just slightly different than the previous Limacon graph. Okay, this is a cardioid. Now here's a problem for you to try. You can stop the video to try to see, to graph it, and come up with a picture. Now, I'm going to go over and give you the answer choices. We're going to see what type of picture this is and what it tells you about the microphone. Here's the picture. Now, what would this tell us about the microphone? Would be A, the microphone will pick up a large portion of the sound toward the back of the stage, but not much from the front edge of the stage and audience. B, the microphone will pick up a large portion of the sound towards the front of the stage and the audience, but not much from the back. C, the microphone will pick up a large portion of the sound to the right side, not the left. Or D, from the large portion of the left, but not the right. Well, it's not C or D because we know it's either forward or backward. Answer A, because it picks up sound from the back, not the front. That's why the shape, go back here, is like this. This is the back of the stage. Picks up a lot of sound there, but not the front.